I do have a therapist, and I have been going to counseling for about almost 10 years.
Love that.
About 6 or 7 years.
Welcome to Just People Society. I'm here today with, what's your name and pronouns?
My name is Lena, and my pronouns is she, her.
Awesome. Thank you. So, my question is, what is something that's been on your mind lately?
Yeah, I need a job.
Okay.
This economy is crazy right now, and I have been laid off for like 6 months, going into 7. So it's been very challenging. I've been picking up gigs, and some of them aren't as long as I would like for them to be. So I'm unemployed.
Understood. What was your job prior to you no longer having a job?
Before, I was a personal teller for a credit union here, and it wasn't my dream job. It really was a job that's kind of like to pick me up. I have a degree in communications, and my background is in media. I used to be a news producer. I'm a podcaster, content creator, those things. But
Please share your podcast.
Tea and Champagne podcast, D, she's in there. We're the co-hosts. Follow us, like us, subscribe. But I have a media background, and it's hard to find jobs in media right now. And so I took the bank teller job, didn't really like it, and then I've just been kind of figuring it out since then. So,
Are you from Chattanooga?
I am born and raised. I moved back here 5 years ago. So yeah.
Awesome. Okay. When it comes to the community here, how do you feel about our community, Chattanooga's community?
So there's a lot of good things that has happened since I've been back home. I will say Chattanooga Business Elite, the Chattery, Sobe. Let's see, I don't want to miss anybody. Control Chaos. I feel like those are collective groups that kind of stand out the most, that try to bring community together, and I appreciate that. For a long time, being born here, the black people here have always had a negative reputation, and I see organizations coming together trying to destroy that narrative and bring more recognition to small black businesses and so on, and just community. Like today we're at the Chattery, and I'm having a good time with everyone, and just celebrating the importance of being black on Juneteenth. So
With you currently not being employed, and also the way of the world and everything that's happening with things going up, how is your mental health doing?
Oh, that's a really good question. First of all, I do have a therapist, and I have been going to counseling for about almost 10 years.
Love that.
About 6 or 7 years, and I meet with my therapist weekly. And there are days where, even going to therapy is still hard. You know what I'm saying? I find little epiphanies every day, like, okay, maybe find joy in these things and find joy in this thing. Like, Juneteenth, I want to be somewhere celebrating in another city, another state, another country. But I can't do that. I just have to accept the fact that this is where I am right now, and still make the best of it. So that's why I'm here right now. So my mental health has been up and down. I try to find joy in the smallest things, but one thing I will say that I've been finding real joy in is just being around kind people. The state of the country right now is so negative. There's a lot of divisions on every side, and I just feel like when I'm amongst kind people, it really does shine, and I really appreciate that more. And I try to take it as someone is being genuine to me, not that they're putting on. So I appreciate anybody that's being kind to me during this time, because we all need kindness and respect towards each other. So yeah.
I think when it comes to space, so I know that you said with the situation right now, you would think it being Juneteenth, you'll want to be other places. But you're home, right? You're from here. And you're around people. And for a lot of us, this is also our home. And even if you are not where you mentally probably want to be.
Mm-hmm.
You are where you're meant to be at the moment. Right. For whatever outcome that may come from it, this is where you're supposed to be. And also, I feel like meeting people, conversating with people is not by mistake. I know, but when you were coming out, he was like, well, I was about to dance. I was about to get down on the dance floor. The energy is good energy.
Yeah,
and we don't know if you were elsewhere, if that energy will reflect the same for you where you are mentally today. So I would say don't see it as, I would rather be here, but as of right now, I'm where I'm supposed to be. And it will work out the way that you want it to, because you're divine and everything's going to be fine.
Aww,
and
so
it,
sweet.
no problem. And because I know oftentimes, especially with the weight of the world, mentally, it can become extremely draining.
Yeah.
It can be a lot just waking up and looking at your phone each day. I
Yeah.
completely understand that. But I just want to speak a little life and to let you know, even with all of that happening, it's going to work out the way it's supposed to.
Something else my therapist like kind of showed me, like taught me, is like you have to find healthy distractions, volunteer, go to a workout class. Right now I'm going to a free like line dance class on Tuesdays and Thursdays, or extreme hip hop aerobics. I think that's what it's called. At
Where? I'm
Brainerd.
sorry.
No, it's at the Brainerd Recreation Center, and it's free Friday. No, not Friday. Tuesday and Thursday. It's 5:30 to 6:30. It's free, and that's kind of been a good distraction for me. Health is important to me. And so to get those, those cardio and new dance moves, that's always fun to me. So, yeah, that's a healthy distraction. This is a healthy distraction, and us amongst a lot of other things. But I'm not like in bad shape.
Yeah.
I know where I would like to be, but all of this is temporary, and I won't be here forever. But I'm just taking it with a grain of salt.
I love that. I love that. Last question. When because it is Juneteenth, happy Juneteenth, by the way, when you think about the Black experience, what is your thoughts? What is your viewpoint on your personal Black experience, or just in general, the Black experience?
Girl, being Black is awesome. Our ancestors, dealt with slavery and injustice and, always, being, what's the word? I don't want to say disrespected, but always being thought as negative. And I really like how we always figure out a way to change the narratives, find joy in struggle, make good out of bad all the time. For all I know, since Juneteenth has become a federal holiday, my Black people be like, okay, where the party at? You know what I'm saying? We celebrating, we free, what's up? You know what I'm saying? So we always find a way to contribute to a good time. So, the Black experience is awesome. We're thriving. We have, good days and bad days, but when we all come together, we always turn up and have a good time.
And it's beautiful.
Yeah. I'm on Threads. Shout out to Black Threads, because they be keeping it lit over there. So their conversation is always great. I love Black Threads.
Awesome. Cool. Would you like to share your social media?
Yeah. You can follow me at Lena411. That is my Instagram. My podcast is Tea and Champagne Pod. That is TEAAND Champagne. Can't spell that. Podcast. And we're on YouTube, Spotify, Apple, anywhere you can find a podcast, we're there. And I have a YouTube page, Miss Lena 411. So I'm a vlogger over there, and you can hear a little bit more about my experience being unemployed over there.
Awesome.
So yeah.
Awesome. Thank you so much.
No problem, girl. And you look good.
Thank you.